G made this hard, boy.
I'm just wondering, will I touch 100 mil or will I wish I did? I still remember my brain ain't had no place to live. Close my eyes but I can't sleep, roaches all in the crib. I know hard time never last, but it is what it is. I'm trapping and finessing, baby. Girl, don't miss your blessing, baby. I just picked up 10 bands, ain't driving, I'm in a Tesla, baby. I see if she want me for my money, I gotta test the bait. I just rather lay up in your thighs, don't wanna fornicate. I don't got time to play. Birdie attack that switch so much every time you test the page. We got 180 on the dash, I bet we get away. I bet I stack a reinvest or the profit in the safe. I'm just wondering, will I touch 100 mil or will I wish I did? I still remember my brain ain't had no place to live. Close my eyes but I can't sleep, roaches all in the crib. I know hard time never last, but it is what it is.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Blessed baby, I just picked up 10 bands, ain't driving.
I was watching the world. I don't say exactly where yet.
So excited to get the second episode. Did overpay him, but if it means people will speak to me, it's got to be the Troy. What do you mean?
God is huddle.
I mean, he He with us today is the good old Big Timmy repping the Applaud the Squad shirt. We appreciate you showing up today.
Hey, nobody can see that, bro. You don't have to tell them about it.
Two-man show today. We're going to go ahead and get started. First off, we want to thank everybody, that watch us, helps follow us here. This is kind of our off season, so we're about ready to pick back up into our main bread and butter, if you would. So football season is about to be full steam ahead within less than 2 weeks, but before we get too far into that, I want to go over the official sponsor of the Guys Huddle podcast. It is First Option Trucking, located in Marion, Indiana, 3072 West Delphi Pike. Make sure you give them a call at 765-660-2210. Make sure you tell them the Guys Huddle sent you. If you don't want to give them a call looking for a quote, go to firstoptiontrucking.com for more details. Big Timmy, want to thank the guys at the Huddle Sports Network. We definitely appreciate them for letting us get this, Scott Van Pelt, slot here at the time. We appreciate all that. Football season, we're going to dive right into it. First thing I want to talk about is Jordan Love holding out for his contract. Big Timmy, do you think it's deserving
Smart business
to hold out? But for he got his first year under his belt. I mean, he did do some great things, but it could have been a 1-year wonder.
Yeah. So
what's your take on that? Do you think he deserves the money? He's asking for Trevor Lawrence money, apparently.
he played better than Trevor Lawrence. So Trevor Lawrence make the playoffs? No.
I think he's made it once, right?
Yeah, but he didn't make it as far as Jordan Love did in the playoffs.
No, for sure.
I'm not saying he's going to be Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers status, but he's a good shoo-in at this point after 1 year observation.
Right, 1 year for sure.
Had a slow start. When you playoff games, that's what you want in a quarterback. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Smacked the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, that was the best part. I'd pay him just because he did that.
So,
but no, from a business standpoint, it's smart because even though it's just practice, he's not like he's still at all the practices
for sure. Well, yeah,
still talking to people. He's not like just outcasting himself. He's just not taking any reps until he gets paid, which you could literally take 2 reps, injure your quad or something, tear an ACL, and then never get paid.
Right, for sure.
So he's protecting himself from a business standpoint.
Yeah, for sure. No, I get that. I just wanted your opinion, what you thought.
I don't know if he should take as much money as he's trying to take, but who are they really paying outside of if they pay Josh Jacobs? Who are they really paying in Green Bay?
No, for sure. Nobody on offense. Unless they got some offensive linemen that might be due for some money. But on the other note of that, I don't think Trevor Lawrence deserves Trevor Lawrence money. So
yeah,
that's my other argument to that. But
so yeah, I don't think so either.
Now that moves us into the next topic of conversation. Tua has not got a new deal yet, and there's rumors he's holding out. But I'll put it on this way: if Tua deal has not gotten done yet. There's a difference between the Tua deal and the Jordan Love deal. The Jordan Love deal, he's been on the team.
Playoff wins.
You don't know exactly what you're expecting on him. Tua has, I think, showed you enough to not get paid. Not what he's
to not get paid. Okay. I thought you were about to tell me he should, you think Tua showed.
No, from a medical standpoint, can you pay the guy? Is he going to be the next Andrew Luck as he plays 3 more years and then he's done? What?
He won't be as good as Andrew Luck was.
Oh, for sure not. But and then other drama stirring in Miami. Odell is now on the physically unable to perform list. Tyreek Hill,
Jordan Love has made more than one playoff win. Yep.
Tyreek Hill, is now I believe his 12th child.
That's crazy. By 11 different baby moms?
Oh man, I don't know if he has one by the same.
Tua, I feel like, has done enough to get paid, just not what he wants to get paid.
But he's looking in the Trevor Lawrence ballpark too. This is what happens when you pay crappy quarterbacks.
With the QB market, if you have one good year and this happens to be your year, you can reset the market every time.
Oh, for sure.
I didn't know though.
What's that?
Which is interesting to me. No, I'm not going to remember what his name was. Remember who the Jets' backup quarterback is?
Right now?
Mm-hmm. I can remember his name now since I decided to say something about it.
It's not White, is it? Mike White?
No, it's a college quarterback.
John says, so he's under pressure than Daniel Jones.
Man, Daniel Jones is
he's
the worst of all of them.
Yeah, I don't really put Daniel Jones into any conversation. That was one of those good faith deals, except nobody acted in good faith. Dak, on the other hand, I don't understand how the Cowboys haven't done it yet.
Jordan Travis from Florida State.
They got Jordan.
He was
Travis.
gonna be like the number one quarterback out of college, but he got hurt like 3 games before the national championship.
Right. What do you think about Dak? What do you think? Dak's been had his time, right? I mean, this is his second contract, right, or his third, right? No, yeah, this has got to be.
Okay, so I'll tell you this: is I paid Dak before I paid Tua.
Yeah, his rookie and his regular.
I'm just saying, if you put a Dak on Miami right now, that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, but at the same time,
if you put Tua in Dallas,
they've had the wide receivers though. They had Amari Cooper at one point in time. They had CeeDee Lamb, obviously. Mm-hmm. They also had who else? They had T.Y. Hilton.
I think it's just a Cowboy thing.
Like
I think, like I'm
Michael Gallup just got retired.
I'm not big on Dak Prescott, but I do feel like it's just a Dallas Cowboy curse. Like,
you think that's
like
the
if
reason?
He gets up out of there, he might show you more. But until he gets out of there, I say that, and then Ezekiel Elliott went to the Patriots and did nothing, and then came back. I guess he did a little something with the Patriots, but. Yeah. Anyways,
I'm excited. For that division, I'm excited for Jaden Daniels, and because now he's got Scary Terry, plus they got Luke McCaffrey, and then they already had a third wide receiver that was doing pretty solid for him as well. Plus they got Austin Eckler. Not that that's a huge upgrade, but that'll definitely help out the running back room, even if he does average 5 games a year.
So I think what John was asking is,
is he under more pressure
than Jordan Love? I think. Oh, yeah, that's gotta be what something about.
So is he? I think they're asking is Jordan Love under or
more pressure than that? No,
or
he's not under more pressure than either one.
No, not a chance. This was his first full year. Daniel Jones
and he smoked Dak Prescott. So I mean,
I think
if you smoke him in the playoffs, I don't think you got anything to worry about.
I think if for an example, if Wilson never got a chance in New York, the Jets, I sure as hell don't think Daniel Jones should have got a chance. Should have got a contract.
Man, I think Daniel Jones is better Wilson.
I mean, barely.
No. He's definitely better.
Who did New York got another quarterback too, didn't they? I don't know if you've seen the Hardball or the Hard Knocks with the Giants in it. When Saquon signed with the Eagles, they were talking about, well, we're paying Daniel Jones to be a quarterback, not to hand the ball off anyways. So
that's hilarious. We're about to see, aren't
we? Yeah, the Giants backup.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Tyrod anymore, is it? No?
Their backup quarterback. Of course, you can't just show me the depth chart. That's what I like.
See, I'll find it for you real quick. What we're finding.
I got it. It showed me way better on the Jets. I didn't have to pull up the whole thing. They have Drew Lock and
Drew. Oh, yeah, because
he might be the answer at least right now.
Trade, because
maybe not the permanent answer, but the answer for the year.
And then Sam Howell is insane. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Y'all might not like it.
Here we go.
Sam Howell will be the quarterback by the end of this year for the Seattle Seahawks.
Not the way Geno's played the last couple of years.
I mean, if Geno don't make Sam Howell's gonna be the guy. That's all I can tell you. I can't tell you how. I can't tell you why, but he's gonna be the guy. Playoff time, you're gonna get Sam Howell.
Okay.
Let's talk about some of the hot topics here for football. Alvin Kamara, not looking too happy with the New Orleans Saints right now. Not that I would be in the New Orleans Saints in general. They're right back to the old era where they used to wear the
bags of their head.
Yeah.
Hold on. No, you're good. I'm just reading this question.
So, with the Saints and Alvin Kamara, do you think he potentially looks to move up to another team? Because they still got Williams over there, too.
He said it helps to have a legit agent. Kirk Cousins been bringing money every year and never won a Super Bowl. True, though.
Kirk Cousins is captain. Get a bag for a bullet.
Everybody needs to have an agent like that.
But where would you expect Kamara to go, Big Timmy, if he gets moved? I feel like if he's already having issues, I think he gets moved before the season starts.
Where should he go?
Kamara, I send Kamara to
you know who could use
Buffalo?
Him? Nope. No, I mean outside of the running back they stole from us, you know who could use him?
Who?
The Bengals.
No, I mean they just got Moss.
Okay, yeah. I mean his whole life he's been a backup. He had 7 good games with Colts.
I mean, yeah, but that's enough.
But what I'm saying is, if I had the opportunity, I would still put him on there too because Moss did better.
They
when
just
were still
paid
running
Moss,
back.
didn't they? They paid Moss pretty
I don't
nice.
know how much they paid him.
I don't think you get Kamara for a cheap price unless they eat the cap.
You just asked me who needed him.
The Bills need him.
Yeah, well, they haven't been able to run the ball with a running back. Sorry, in decades.
Did you see about the 49ers?
Who's
About
Minnesota's running back? Sorry, not to cut you off.
Minnesota got Aaron Jones
Oh,
from the
yeah,
Green
I
Bay
knew they
Packers.
got somebody. I guess the Raiders could use him.
Yeah, they drafted somebody though.
Did they?
Yeah, I believe so. I have to double check. Then what I was gonna tell you, is the 49ers. Did you see Kyle Shanahan? What he offered to Bill Belichick?
To be a defensive coordinator?
Yeah, and he
No
turned it
idea.
down.
That's silly.
As the 49ers, he could win another ring with 49ers as a coordinator.
If he was defensive coordinator, he probably would have won another ring.
Oh my God, Bill Belichick just in charge of the defense. I mean, he's not been much of an.
He said Titans or Broncos could use him.
Titans, I don't agree with. Broncos potentially.
Who the heck does the Titans have?
They got Tajay Spears and they also got Tony Pollard.
Well, Tony Pollard's been average at best,
and Tajay Spears did really good last year. So
yeah, that's why they decided they were done.
Broncos. I mean, and they got Bo Nix. They got rid of Jerry Jeudy.
Bro, Bo Nix is gonna be slept on.
They got Cortland Sutton, Tim Patrick. Did they draft a wide receiver? No.
I don't think so. Because the Bills drafted that receiver from Florida State,
Keon Coleman.
Yeah.
The New England got some dogs too. I'm excited to see what they do this year. I hope they're not last this year. But then again, I think Buffalo.
They got May, didn't they?
They got Drake May, but they also drafted a wide receiver.
That's probably the first time in history they drafted a receiver in the first round.
I don't know that it was in the first round, but I'm gonna pull it up.
I thought it was. Maybe that was second round for sure.
Let's see. Jalen Polk, second round with 5th pick. I thought they did. And then they also drafted another wide receiver in the 4th round. They drafted they went all offense through the first 4 rounds. They got, but that's good. They needed wide receivers, a quarterback, and 2 offensive linemen. 1 offensive tackle, 1 offensive guard. So, plus they got Joe Milton, quarterback from Tennessee.
Yeah, that's gonna be good for the future.
See how that plays out. I think it's always smart to draft 2 quarterbacks in the draft, honestly. If you're gonna draft a quarterback.
Yeah, that way you have 2.
This thing, how the future of the Colts would have changed if Jim Irsay would have actually went through what he tweeted about drafting another quarterback. Because he was gonna draft Will Levis.
Yeah, no thank you.
That would have been nuts.
Oh, Will's looking pretty good, but
next we want to go over CeeDee Lamb.
Oh, and
he's not coming to practice. From what I've seen, there's a couple of different wide receivers.
Yeah, that's a different kind of holdout.
That's a contract because that's a contract issue. But I don't think he will come and play unless there's one done for sure. Because Cowboys are having all kinds of contract issues right now.
Yeah.
They haven't got enough money in the bank to be paying all
They
this.
need to go ahead and go to Kansas City.
I think if Dak doesn't take him to the Super Bowl this year.
Oh no, the Chiefs need to come to Dallas.
I don't unless they make it to the. You think if they make the NFC Championship game, that gets paid and stays, or do they got to make it to the Super Bowl?
He'll get paid if they make a championship game.
NFC Championship.
Yeah. I'd have said the Super Bowl if I was talking about Super
Bowl. Let me get this pulled up here. Sorry.
Because I mean, who are you gonna get that's gonna take you further than that?
Right.
Unless you start over and draft another quarterback.
Oh, I meant to say this. Did you hear what they're doing with Kadarius Toney currently?
No.
How do you feel about they're giving him reps at running back?
I mean, he could be like a wing back.
They're talking about because they got now they got Hollywood Brown, they got Xavier Worthy, and I believe they also still have.
I don't think they have Scantling.
No, they have Rice.
No, you know also have the guy that just got back.
No,
from the Jets.
Nicole
Hartman.
Oh yeah. Well,
You
plus,
know he's gonna be good. He just
plus
has to-
they also have Rasheed Rice. So
yeah.
I mean, I don't blame him for trying to put Tony in. So how do you feel?
I just
about-
hope he can hold on to the damn ball because that'd be a problem at running back. Way more of a problem than it was a receiver. Sounds weird, but if you drop the ball as a running back, it's probably going the other direction for
Right.
6 every time.
How do you feel about the Ayuk situation? He's reporting, but he requested a trade officially.
I mean, at least he's doing that because most players that request a trade, they just stop showing up until they get traded.
Yep. I guess it's a quicker process to get traded at that point because you kind of don't know what's going on and how it's going to play out, so to speak. Where does Ayuk go now that he's officially requested a trade? I heard a swap to the Commanders for Luke McCaffrey and a pick to Ayuk. That's a wide receiver.
It's got to be just because it's his brother.
I mean, that's not a terrible trade, though. I mean, if you're looking to get somebody back in return that you don't got to pay, you're getting a pick that you probably would just trade.
I'm sure you get something better, though.
A first round or a second or a
I'm
second
talking
or
about
third.
the player, not the pick. Like,
But I mean, there's not much more you're going to get. Pick wise, better. I mean, some of the defensive players are going for 4th, 5th round picks. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I mean, I do know what you're
We
saying.
traded Roquan Smith for a 2nd round pick. You're going to tell me Ayuk is the first and they get Luke McCaffrey?
I mean, Ayuk's the best receiver on the team.
I mean, when healthy, that's debatable, but
I mean, he has been for like the last 2 years.
John says speak the Patriots because they do have the money. They could put him up there with Jalen Polk.
Man, that would be nice.
Plus Drake May.
Give May somebody else to throw the ball to.
That'd be setting them up nice. But at that point, do you just want out of the 49ers organization or do you want to go somewhere you're potentially looking to?
You're trying to spin it to where you can go to the Ravens?
No, I'm saying he could go to the Bills. He could go. I mean, we'd welcome him with open arms in Baltimore.
Oh, yeah. I wish I could just put on a video. I could show you how Baltimore would be looking if he came. That meme says, and I need you more than ever.
Let's see. Pittsburgh's also rumored to be in that ballpark as well.
They don't need him. They just generate receivers.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. If I'm Pittsburgh,
Why would they need him?
Don't know. They drafted a wide receiver too. I'm pretty sure. Let's see.
I guess he could go to Cleveland, but
No, they got
Amari.
They got Amari Cooper. Plus, they also have Jerry Jeudy.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was about to say nobody, and I was like, wait a second.
I said they just got. Hold on, let me get this.
The Cardinals. I mean, you're not getting Marvin Harrison, but
they also who do the Cardinals? They have the guy from Purdue. Was it? I keep wanting to say.
They got a guy from Purdue.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Oh, Randall.
No, it's not Randall.
Randall L.
Let's see.
It's not Randall Moore or something like that.
Rondell Moore.
Rondell, there you go.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Spelled the same.
They got Roman Wilson out of Michigan. Pittsburgh did.
And so I wonder if Green Bay would be interested.
You know, I thought maybe
Cardinals. He said Chargers if they can make a package work.
Yeah, I could see that. Chargers also got somebody too, I believe.
I mean, they got that receiver from TCU when TCU went almost all the way. He got smoked by Georgia.
Oh, you're talking about Quentin Johnson?
Yep. He's going to be good. He just hadn't had no playing time because they had 8 freaking receivers over there.
Let's see.
They also have Palmer still, which he was doing good last year
Palmer,
when Keenan got hurt.
Who else did he say would potentially be good? I know he said Chargers,
Cardinals, and Green Bay.
Green Bay, I could see because offense. I mean, I know they got some young guns over there, but like, I don't know. I'm trying to think who else.
Yeah, Washington.
Let's see.
You might as well go to the Giants. On
The Chargers got Lad McConkey. That's who I was thinking of.
Oh.
Not that he's proven or anything, but they also got Brendan Rice, Jerry Rice's son. I picked him up in the 7th round. Let's see here. Washington. I was questionable about them, but they also have
Scary Terry.
Scary Terry. They also have
Why can't I think of nobody's name on it right now?
Samuel signed with the Bills, I think. Wide receiver.
Yeah, he went to the Bills because
Demir Bird. They got Demir Bird. Let's see. Jamison Crowder.
I don't know what happened to him. He was a beast with the Jets with Zach Wilson and Sam Darnold, and then just disappeared.
Let's see. Jahan Dotson. That's who I was thinking of. So they have him. I think the starting will be, depending on, they got some old Jamison Crowder and Demir Bird or 31. I didn't even get rid of one of them. You don't need two old guys like that unless they're just out here balling. You know what I'm saying? Is it crazy? Marcus Mariota's already 30. Oh, I forgot
the Jags.
They also drafted Sam Hartman.
Why did I not think about the Jags? The Jags could definitely use a number one receiver.
No, wait, hold on.
Yeah, their best receiver right now is Gabriel from the freaking Bills.
They drafted somebody too.
Yeah,
they drafted old boy from LSU,
Thomas Bryant.
Yep, that's what I was trying to think of. Trying to go over.
I mean, yeah, but he's not proven. I mean, he's proven in college.
Bucks need to possibly think about it eventually. Yeah, I just don't think they would trade after somebody right now. Because they still got Mike Evans, they got Godwin. Fuck
it. Go with the Bears. Everybody else wants to go there.
I'm still curious to see how that whole situation plays out.
Me too. They're talking good about him now. All of a sudden, Caleb Williams is
got a $300
hitting on all cylinders now.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
I ain't seen nothing about that.
I've been watching a lot of ESPN recently.
Let's see.
Pat McAfee. I was watching Pat McAfee show. He said something about that and then did like a wink right afterwards. He's like, they said that guy over there is doing real good now.
Let's see here. I'm gonna get this next topic pulled up here. Let's see. We already talked about that. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. So we're gonna go to our next ad reloads here. Give us 1 second.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
And we're back. Hey Timmy, what is your thoughts on the potential 18-game season? That was
cutting a preseason game out.
I believe so. Kickoff rule changes and 18-game season drama. A lot of the players aren't for it, but once again, I think we've kind of already touched base on
Why
this.
they making you kick it from further back now so people can return it?
I don't know. I'm trying to get the information on that right now.
As far as the 18 games goes, I mean, I feel like this is gonna happen regardless. I know they're bringing it up, but like that was gonna be a thing. As much as the NFL is trying to expand right now, they're gonna need more games if they're gonna expand to more teams. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I mean, yeah, because I know they're playing a lot of other places right now, but I'm curious if it's gonna be more like inside the U.S. teams expansion. Is it gonna be like a Canada expansion? Is it gonna
probably gonna be like Canada expansion? Or maybe more U.S. teams.
I still can't believe they scheduled the Green Bay Packers, which is green in their primary uniform, Philadelphia Eagles, which is prime in the uniform for green, to play in Brazil where they can't wear green. That's mind-boggling to me. But just speaking on the expansion, I know they're wanting to play all these different places, but you also got to make sure it's safe for the players, man. You know what I'm saying? Players, and
That's what I was
fans.
gonna say. It. Most improved from last year: QBs Richardson, Young, Levis, or Hurts.
You mean like going into the
Yep.
season?
I'm
Hurts.
gonna let Ryan take this one because
Why is Hurts on that
he
list?
said from last year it wasn't just.
No, I don't think.
Are you saying like CJ Stroud is definitely not going to be more improved, or he's just too good to make that much of a jump? I'm asking John.
I don't see where he said anything about CJ Stroud.
No, as I'm saying, he didn't.
CJ Stroud doesn't. I don't think he needs to be on that list.
I was wondering if he wasn't on the list because he thinks he's just so good that there's not going to be that much of a jump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that. That would be my. Hurts doing 14 last year. It took a big step back from you for 2 years ago. I don't think it's so much of a big step back, but I understand what you're saying from the stats. I just don't think Jalen Hurts is that good. I've never thought he's really that great, to be honest with you. But just because he never takes control of the game.
I think this guy just wants me to say something good about Levis.
Richardson, I look for him too because they got some danger. I don't think he was ever given a fair shot. But Young,
I don't know if y'all saw the way he was playing before he got hurt, but bro was out there.
I think Young will be the most improved because Richardson never got a chance. But I understand what you're saying. I think Young, they got a couple wide receivers and a running back. I believe they drafted the best running back in the draft. If I'm at least I know it was the first one picked. Let me double check on that. Let's see here.
Oh man, if Richardson is healthy, that's going to be first off, our read option, if he can just stay healthy, is going to be up to par with your guys' at the Ravens. As far as
he just got to stay healthy.
Yeah,
that's
been Lamar's his whole career too.
No, it has not. Lamar didn't get hurt his first year or his second year.
He didn't get hurt at all.
No,
not he missed 1 or 2 games.
His third year, he got hurt, and then
fourth year
he did get hurt his fourth year.
Maybe his 5th year. At some point,
I'd have to double check, but I know there's been 2 times Lamar's been hurt.
He's right. Panthers drafted all offense except the O-lines.
Yeah, they got Xavier Legette. They also got Jonathan Brooks out of Texas. That was that big running back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They got, a tight end out of Texas as well, Jatavion Sanders. I don't know if you remember seeing that. I remember when he got drafted, we were there. They got a couple studs there for offense. That really helps them because they join in like Adam Thielen. They also got
Deontay Johnson.
That's why I was going to say Deontay Johnson. So there should be some help for them. They got some help. Although I didn't see any offensive line drafted. So that makes me a little nervous because
they did draft the offensive line.
Not in the first 7 rounds.
Carolina didn't draft any offensive
wide receiver, running back, linebacker, tight end, cornerback, defensive tackle, linebacker.
Oh,
so unless they traded for one that I didn't see there, but. That just goes back to the question.
Well, if they didn't get offensive line, it's not going to be Young.
He said, I don't know if that was supposed to mean except offensive line. Yeah, I think that's what that was supposed to mean. But Anthony Richardson will do a lot better. He just has to learn how to run. He can't
slide.
He can't run like Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. They have 2 different running styles, but the difference is he looks like he's built like Josh Allen, but I think sometimes tries to run like he's I'll put it this way. He looks like Josh Allen when he runs. He can't take a hit like Josh Allen, but he's almost as fragile. It seems like, as Lamar would be technically, but Lamar takes a decent amount of hits in the open field, but they're nothing crazy. But he can't be trying to shoulder check somebody head to head like that. He just can't be doing it. Like not in the quarterback. If it was a bad year, he's going to be his team is loaded on paper. Oh, Caleb. Okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna get any arguments here.
Yeah, none on this
on that particular subject. We both agree.
But John, I will ask you this: Do you think if they? I don't know if you're a Bears fan or not. I guess I should. I'm pretty sure I should know. You comment here. Fair enough. Do you think if they gave Justin Fields the same help and the same?
I thought they did last year.
No, nowhere near. I don't know where you're getting that. If you give him the same amount of help, well, who did they give?
They added a receiver.
Yeah. Who's the wide receiver? DJ Moore. They added DJ Moore and then do nothing else. You know what they did this offseason, Patrick?
They added a
They have
receiver,
DeAndre Swift.
and they had
Keenan
a running
Allen.
back last year too.
They drafted Roman Dunze. They never gave that man that much time. Never gave him that much talent. If the first year, if they were like, "Oh, we're all in on Justin Fields," that's what they should have did. Instead, they could have took. Think about this.
I was saying last year, everybody was talking about Chicago like they had everything.
They signed a lot on defense for sure. They signed a lot,
and they got the receiver.
Wide
Didn't they sign a running back too?
They had Khalil Herbert. They didn't have Montgomery last year.
Yeah. They didn't have Montgomery. They had some. Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
John says, I'm an Oregon Ducks fan. Caleb hasn't showed me anything. Fields was improving. I'd say if he had this team year, they would have won 4 more games from last year. What was the record last year? Did they get 8 wins? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Let me see if I can pull it up here.
Anyways, you're a Ducks fan, so how do you think the Broncos are going to do?
Good old Bo Nix.
I'm a big fan of Bo Nix. I don't know why people be hating, but
I just
Bears are
not
so
overly fond of the idea was still in college.
I'm not worried about that. My only concern is whether or not Sean Payton, Sean Payton, whether he's a quarterback whisperer or whether he's not, I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Let's see.
Yeah, Bo is a diamond in the rough. He might be, should I say it, the best quarterback in that class?
Let's see.
There's a chance, man.
3.
I think he's better than Caleb Williams. I definitely think he's better than Drake May.
That would have put.
He's better than that quarterback.
That would have gave him 11 wins, so that would have made the playoffs.
He's better than
the Bears for sure. That would have put him 4 wins. That would have put him in the playoffs for sure. Listen, I think this is one of the hardest divisions of football this year, and that's coming from a guy that likes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Jaden Daniels might be better, but outside of him, I don't think there's somebody else. I'm just like, yeah, he's better than Bo Nix.
You don't think Drake May is better than Bo Nix?
No, absolutely not. That one was the worst comparison you could have tried.
Why? What's wrong with Drake May? You don't like Drake May because he plays for UNC or what? Is that the issue?
I'm not going to give up my reasonings, but he's not. He is going to be a
Lamar got
another Mitchell Trubisky.
Lamar got his number 1 weapon in Tez Walker, so we'll see how that plays out.
And we got his number 1 weapon from the year before.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it, man. This year preseason's just right around the corner. What do we got?
Because Josh Downs was his number 1 the year before.
We got a week until
August 1st is the Hall of Fame game. Yeah,
that's coming up.
I'm pretty sure that's what they said, or maybe it's August 5th.
That'd be fun to go
very soon. That's in Ohio, right?
Canton, Ohio.
Not like we haven't been there enough this month. Well, one of us.
Big Timmy, we know we got a lot of fantasy football drafts, coming up soon. Who do you think right now is your top 3 fantasy football backs?
Running backs?
Yep. If you were picking, and you had them available.
Derrick Henry. Can I pick Lamar? Is that an option?
No, it's not an option because he's not a fucking running back.
Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, and
you going Josh Jacobs? That's interesting.
Green Bay was running the crap out of the ball last year.
Yeah, I mean Green Bay, yeah. But now that they know Jordan Love's a stud.
Okay, even more reason to run the ball, Josh Jacobs. Because they're going to be able to think and pass.
All right.
Anyway, so Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, and then I know he said CMC.
You're hit. Because you have to pick between 2 people right now, and you're hit because you can't put them both on the list. So,
who's the second one? It's CMC and who?
Go ahead.
Well, I don't know who the second one would be.
Right. Is that your last pick, CMC? Really, he should have been like your first or second, but
all right, we'll take it on the start.
Nope, you don't get to start over.
Sure, I can do it all once.
No, you don't get to.
Oh, he said St. Brian. Yeah. Nope, we're gonna do Derrick Henry, and then we'll do CMC, and then we'll do Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, yeah. See, you forgot Saquon Barkley.
Oh no, he's.
I'm putting him over Josh Jacobs this year.
I mean, the Eagles do run that crap.
Hell yeah, they do. What you mean? They how you think old boy in Carolina got paid?
I get it. I didn't even think about him. I'm still picking CMC over him though.
And
our two teams are going to show them how to actually run the ball.
Oh yeah, they for sure are. We know Baltimore knows how to do that.
I wish we played this year. We played last year.
No, we're me and Vaughn are going to the Philly in the Baltimore game in Baltimore. I don't know if you're saying Amon-Ra St. Brown, if that's what we're going for. We want to go wide receiver.
He just said back. It was he was meaning running back.
Yeah.
He said never mind. He's a cornerback.
Let's go your top 3 wide receivers.
Man, I feel like you had a top 5 for that, my guy.
No, we need 3. I need to know.
But like, there's 2.
There's 2. There's only one questionable answer, and it's who's 3rd. So go ahead and give me your first 2. Read them like you got them.
Oh, you read them like you got them. I went first last time.
All right. First one, hands down, Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody was going to.
Second one, in my opinion, CeeDee Lamb.
Wow.
He led most of the stats last year, buddy. Even being a Cowboy. Third one is where we go questionable here.
All right, I'm ready for questionable.
You could say Jamar Chase. He didn't have a great year last year. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. You know what I'm saying? That's what John was referring
Just to let you know, CeeDee Lamb is not my top 3.
I don't know how. I'm pretty sure he led in, let's see, standings.
My guy, we're talking about this year, not last year.
I know, but I'm going into this year. I mean, that's
so.
Third will probably have to be. This is where it gets harder, because you could go Las Vegas. You could, that guy out there.
That's crazy.
You could do it. Is that where you're going with?
Maybe.
You could go right down to Florida. You know what I'm saying? Go see what Tyreek. Could do that. Or here's an unpopular opinion. You could.
Easy now.
You could go over there. Based on the way those boys was performing out there in Texas. Could throw some unpopular opinion out there and go to one of those boys. But I'd say it's probably got to be between Jamar Chase.
I mean, it's got a good argument there.
Tyreek Hill.
You didn't even mention
Devontae Adams. I'm not putting St. Brown up there.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's solid, but I can't put him
that's why I said
I can't confidently.
That's why I feel like we need 5.
I can't confidently put him.
There's one running back that normally gets a lot of carries, but there's always 2 receivers.
Can you confidently say he's better than Devontae Adams?
Who? St. Brown?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe next year, because who does Tay Adams have thrown to him?
He has a couple different options. He has.
Oh, it's always great when you have a couple options.
He has your backup that you talked so highly of last year.
What was I supposed to do?
I mean, I would hope you talk him up, but you don't think he's going to do that well over there.
I mean, we didn't make the playoffs, but we were one game off of it. I just don't think he's going to.
Gardner Minshew, O'Donnell, and they have another guy. I think they drafted potentially.
I don't think they drafted him.
Adams had a piece of shit quarterback throwing to him last year. I'm not sure they got much better in that department, buddy, but I understand what you're saying.
Step up. They got the stash.
Like you said, Tank Dell was pretty solid last year. You know what I'm saying?
So Justin Jefferson.
CeeDee Lamb.
I mean, that's what you said. Justin Jefferson. That's like real tough. It's very tough. This is why I said before it should be. We'll do.
AJ Brown, I was gonna throw him in there, but
he is a stud. That's why I said 5 should be the number, man.
It's hard. It was meant to be hard. It wasn't supposed to be easy.
Yeah, well,
I could have said 4 and then it really fucked you.
Yeah. Man,
Puka cannot go.
We're gonna go Justin Jefferson.
I know he was doing solid, but I can't after 1 year. This could
AJ Brown.
It could be the Matthew Stafford effect.
Now all of a sudden, I'm just forgetting who the heck I was going to say third. AJ Brown.
Jamar Chase.
No.
T.
hold on.
Higgins.
No, keep going.
Amon-Ra.
Nope.
Devontae Adams.
That's what I was going to pick.
DK Metcalf.
Man, see, that's a problem, too.
There's a lot of options. That's what I was trying to
What
think.
just happened to us, right?
I don't know.
Very
You
bad.
hit the
Right.
I had never mind.
Yeah, so Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown, Stephon Diggs. Jesus.
I'm not putting him up there.
Yeah, for the next year, he's got CJ. Yeah. And that's not the only weapon he got over there. Or I should mean.
Tank Dell.
Bro, who wasn't Tank Dell got hurt last year, didn't he? Who was the guy that was there besides Tank Dell? Who was the other receiver?
Hold on. I was just trying to go.
Man,
you don't make me do it.
that's who it was.
Hold on.
It was Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill was not in.
No, that's who I was thinking originally,
Oh.
but I couldn't remember who it was, so I just went with him. Who was it?
Nico Collins.
Yeah, they
They also got Bobby
was-
Trees.
he was. I was just about to say he was smoking people, and he said Bobby Trees. I know because he gave the Colts the business 2 times in a row, 200 yards apiece.
Plus, they still got David Mills as their backup. They got Joe Mixon at running back. They're gonna have a team. They got Dalton Schultz too. Holy fuck!
Yeah, the other. I wouldn't say he was the other guy. He might be the guy.
Who?
No, I'm just talking shit. Nico Collins. He was doing fun.
Man,
Yeah, I thought they had Andre Johnson over there. That's how.
their defense got even better too. They got Daniel Hunter.
We don't have to sit here and talk about.
They
my
got
division.
D'Amico
I already
Autry, Will
know.
Anderson Jr. I'm pretty sure they drafted this.
I already know who they have. My guy, you don't have to remind me.
Jimmy Ward.
Yeah, really, maybe, man.
What?
That the Colts picked twice, and they couldn't get neither one of their cornerbacks because both of them were taken by the Eagles.
Cooper DeJean. And who's trying to think?
Was it Dean?
No,
Kobe Dean?
Cooper. No, he's not a quarterback.
Oh,
actually.
I'm just thinking the name.
No, it was Alabama.
Oh yeah, that was
Kool-Aid?
No,
No.
that was the other one.
Hold on.
Kool-Aid went to the Saints, I believe.
It's something Mitchell, wasn't it? No.
Yeah, it was. He's from Toledo, I think.
Quinion Mitchell,
Yep.
Toledo. Yep.
I remember doing.
You see, Cooper DeJean is out for 3 weeks, hamstring injury.
Well, dodge that bullet. Maybe too soon. Now they have Diggs also.
Oh yeah, the Texans. Texans are stacked. I know Big Timmy's not one to give any intake on that.
Yeah, no. The Titans are looking good too. I don't like to say that out loud either.
Oh, they got a stacked wide receiver core. Let's talk about them.
It's
Big Timmy, you guys might be the third best team in your division.
We're gonna win our division.
I hope you do. I'm really rooting.
We
for
were
you.
able to. I mean, I know the Texans got better, but we were busting ass by 28 points before our starting quarterback. got
But look
hurt.
at this.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That was this in its third game.
Uh,
You don't have to show me, bro. I've been watching it all year. Watch everybody do everything except the only thing Colts did was draft 2 people.
hey, y'all got us pretty.
He did a good draft.
Yeah,
I do like her draft.
No, the first pick was quite questionable.
Yeah. Say his name 3 times fast. Anyways, I don't know. Dwight Freeney endorsed him.
Yeah, I
Said
bet he
thinks he's
did.
gonna be better than him. That's a tough one.
They loaded up on defense and got some offensive tackle.
The Titans.
Yeah, they got J.C. Latham, and
Yep.
then let's see, they got 2. Well, they technically did. Let's look at their depth chart, shall we? As it's currently
They
listed,
have Hopkins.
Will Levis is their first string, and they got Mason Rudolph, and they got Malik Willis as their third string. Running back, they got Pollard, Tajay Spears, Hassan Haskins, and Julius Chestnut. Wide receiver, they have Calvin Ridley, Traylon Burks, DeAndre Hopkins, and I'm pretty sure they
Thought they had somebody else.
Tyler Boyd.
That's Tyler Boyd. Yeah.
I don't know why I couldn't find him. They got a Okonkwo for their tight end. He didn't do too bad last year. I'm not even going to begin to pronounce his first name.
Oh yeah.
They also still got Peter Skoronsky from last year. They drafted an offensive tackle as well. They're not looking.
You know who didn't do better than us? The Jags. They didn't do much.
Yeah. Yeah, the Jags will be the last team in your division. I think it'll go Texans, Titans.
I think Titans still finish last.
I think you guys could potentially flip-flop, but it all depends on your quarterback play. All depends on it.
Everybody's depends on the quarterback play.
I understand that, but
I'm just talking about in that division. If one quarterback does bad, they're last.
He said they still won't break top 12 in rushing. Who are we referring to? Texans? Titans? Oh,
I doubt it.
probably not. But that's only because there's a lot of great running backs. I mean, think about you got McCaffrey, you got Derrick Henry. Who's another?
Talking about the running
Jonathan
is the
Taylor,
team.
Titans. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Now that they lost Derrick Henry, I don't think two guys even makes up for his workload. To be honest with you, but that's just my personal opinion on it. Big Timmy. Who was your surprise team this year that did not make the playoffs last year to make the playoffs this year?
Can't let you answer this question like I feel like it's a setup.
No, I'm curious, just wondering. Colts. That's your.
We didn't make the playoffs.
So hold on. Schedule. Let's see.
Are you gonna pull up my schedule and tell me why I'm wrong?
No, I'm pulling up last year's schedule. I was trying to find.
We played everybody pretty well with our backup quarterback. We've only gotten better, so
Let's see. Go off last year playoffs. So, for an example, right now you would kick out. Who would you kick out right now if it was Pittsburgh, Miami?
Pittsburgh make it?
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
Probably
Miami too.
Miami, and who would you put in there? The Bengals and you guys?
Well, who all was in the bottom part of the playoffs?
New England. Oh, in the bottom part of the playoffs or the
playoffs?
Pittsburgh, Miami, Cleveland. That's the bottom three.
And honestly, if we're gonna make it, I'm hoping we win the division. So let's kick the Texans out.
Texans are going to go
Move
out.
them to the wild card, and then we'll boot the Steelers out.
They and the Texans are going to the wild card. Oh, because you're going to win the division.
Yeah,
you're fucking
straight face.
Serious. He said, "Didn't nobody write me?" What is?
Oh man, he's just giving us.
Let me see what this says here. 49ers, Baltimore Ravens, Dallas Cowboys, Bills, Detroit Lions, Kansas City.
Who am I kidding? Kick the Browns out. Don't kick anybody else out. Kick the Browns out.
Oh,
just put the Colts in, kick the Browns out.
You don't think the Bengals make it? Just curious.
Hold on. Oof, okay. That's a tough one. Yeah, I get what you're saying there. All right, well, we'll do it this way. I think the Bengals can make it, and I think the Colts can make it for sure.
I take Pittsburgh and Cleveland out. I think it.
Yeah, put Pittsburgh, Cleveland out, but you guys to the wild card. Put the Colts in the wild card. Put the Bengals in the division.
I see what you did there. I see.
No, look, actually, put you guys, because I want you guys to be like the 4th seed, and I want us to have to go to Baltimore so I can still go to Baltimore to watch a football game.
Yeah. Let's look at the.
That's not just me being a Colts fan, though.
Let's look at this. What team in the NFC side do you see making it that didn't make it last year? I'll give you the bottom three. The bottom three were Philadelphia, Los Angeles Rams, and Green Bay Packers. That's tough.
Let's take.
I can give you the top 4. Yeah,
Tampa, swap them for Panthers.
Oh, Panthers gonna win the division this year. Okay.
I mean, if it
you don't go Falcons.
I sit corrected. No, I'm just kidding.
You sit corrected.
I stand corrected. Definitely.
Falcons.
Well, I don't know. It's hard to go against Kirk Chains.
Yeah,
he's gonna make the playoffs.
He'll make it for sure, but
I don't know what he's gonna do.
All right. So then, what about the rest? I mean, you almost got to look at that as a whole because I mean, Philadelphia, you got Dallas, the Redskins. Oh, the Commanders had gotten better.
I'd say Washington's gonna make the playoffs.
Who do you kick out though?
Dallas.
You're getting Dallas out completely.
Just a bold prediction here.
Oh, is Philadelphia still in?
Yep.
Okay. Is the Rams still in?
Yep.
is Green Bay still.
Actually, take the Rams out.
This is where
take the Rams.
This is where it gets tricky because a lot of teams got better.
But
I mean,
the Rams could be like if
the Bears could be in, the Commanders could be in.
The Bears aren't getting it. Let's not fool ourselves.
The Vikings.
Once again,
I don't think that's too far fetched, buddy. I know we don't stand on the same side of the fence for that, but
we just don't agree.
I say the Bengals.
We always stand on the same side.
Washington make it this year, and that didn't make it last year. I mean, you can make a valid argument.
Like Washington, it's just gonna be good.
On paper, you can make an argument for the Vikings. You can make an argument for the Bears, the Commanders. On the AFC side, not too many more teams got better, in my opinion. More teams got better in the NFC than teams did in the AFC. Would you agree, Big Timmy?
Okay, so we're gonna put in Washington and Atlanta. Atlanta's gonna win the division, so they're just gonna kick the Bucs straight out.
Okay, Bucs don't make it in at that point, right?
Yeah, no Bucs.
No one gonna say Jets had a good.
Oh, bro, I forgot all about them. To be honest,
even then,
didn't even cross my mind.
You kick Buffalo out.
No, you kick Miami out for that one.
Jets. Yeah, but we got to see.
So our wild card's gonna be Indy, the Ravens, and the Jets.
That's a
hell of a wild card.
Yeah,
bro.
it is.
Okay, and then it's gonna be Bengals, Buffalo.
Buffalo still wins. I think the Jets could win that division.
Easy now. Okay, they are the Jets.
J-E-T.
So it's gonna be Bengals, Buffalo, Texans, and who am I missing? AFC West, Kansas City, duh.
Yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs. I hope someone just knocks.
Well, it'd be crazy if the Chargers stole the division this year.
Oh, nuts. Well, that's about wrapping us up here from the Guys Huddle today. We appreciate all the support, John. We definitely appreciate you staying tuned in with us today. Without further ado, we appreciate all the support. We'll end this out here.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.